And now,
we're moving on.
We've come to my favorite part of the show. Retro.
Because he's old.
Why do you have to say that?
I'm sorry. I'm just being spicy here for you.
Transformers, G.I. Joe, Knight Rider, Battlestar Galactica. The shows that we all grew up with back in the day, laying down the foundation for the geek we grew up to become. And the best part is, it's all coming full circle. With the recent Knight Rider pilot and the sci-fi phenomenon Battlestar Galactica,
Woo!
and last year's blockbuster Transformers, the past is coming back with a vengeance.
Yo, Joe!
They'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there! That's right, Joes. Our favorite anti-terrorist task force is back in an all-new live-action theatrical release movie next summer. Dennis Quaid is slated to play General Hawk.
Yeah!
Marlon Wayans as Ripcord. Wasn't he in a Dungeons & Dragons movie?
Okay, move on.
Ray Park will also be taking on the fan-favorite role of Snake Eye. Look at him! He's awesome!
So
Genius! Oh, man.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It is said that the storyline will be based on the comic book more than the cartoon, and principal shooting has already taken place. Make sure to mark your calendars for next year, August 7th, 2009. What do you guys think of a live-action G.I. Joe movie? And there's the Baroness.
She's gonna be, they're all hot, I think.
They all are hot.
And they've managed to bring in the fatigues to be like, shapely, I'm feminine and hot.
But
it's gonna be good.
See, my personal thing about it was G.I. Joe was one of my favorite retro titles. Like, it only trumps Transformers by a little bit. But I collected the comic, I watched the cartoon, I collected the toys. It was my, like, I followed, like, the whole series. And the fact that they're, like, the costumes, that kind of bugs me. Because, you know...
The new ones,
the new ones, they bug me.
No, because I think it's great because it's one of those, like, yes, you can do the same kind of retro version of it, but basically they're trying to make a year 2000 version of G.I. Joe for a new crowd and a new, you know, because I personally think the best thing you can do to a series is to make your children love it, you know, and then let it continue. Yeah. I mean, that's what happened with Star Trek, is that they let their children watch it, and then it suddenly turned into this whole family thing, and then generation by generation, new people loved it. So I think if you love G.I. Joe that much, it's only a compliment that they're willing to take it into the new century.
That's true.
For the new, you know, new fans that might come up.
I guess there are some just casting choices that I had a problem with, mainly because, like, Marlon Wayans. I mean, granted, this might be his, like, Ray. You know, for, like, Jamie Foxx's Ray. Jamie Foxx was known as, like, a comedian actor, and then he did Ray, and now he's like this. He was in Stealth. He was in, like, what was it, the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal about, like,
Jarheads.
Jarheads. He was in Jarheads. This is, like, just this badass, and yeah. So my whole thing, Marlon Wayans as Ripcord. First of all, Ripcord was an Irish guy with red hair, and he was a white guy, which kind of, you know...
Well, you know, you have to admit G.I. Joe was mainly white, though. And if you want to make it into a 20th century property, you kind of want to put a little bit more splice and flavor there, a little bit.
I understand that,
you know?
But there were black characters. Like, there was a character named Stalker who was, like...
Was he a main character, though?
Maybe he was a main character. Okay. He was like, you know how, like, there's Snake Eyes you just saw? And then Storm Shadow is the Cobra Ninja who, like... Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, they trained in the same dojo. Like, Stalker was the guy who went to Vietnam with them. So they could have made him Stalker. But instead, they decided to make him Ripcord. But I'll see. I mean, I think
we just have to watch it.
This is very true.
We'll have to watch it, because I'm actually very excited, because I did watch the cartoons as a child, and I'm going to be excited to see how that's going to translate for me in my head into a live-action film.
G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe!
But the thing is, we want to know what your favorite 80s thing is. What is your favorite 80s? I know what it is, but I want you to just tell them.
What is it? You think you know?
It's a little stealth helicopter show. watch the show.
It's called Airwolf. Great show.
There you go, Tanner.
You're right.
See?
You are right. He got that right. Yes.
Airwolf. Yes.
Okay, this is my little story. I come from a very strict Japanese background. My parents, especially my dad, was like, "You can't watch television." So I was like, okay. And so, I would come home from school around 2:30, and the one show that I could sneak in before my dad came in was Airwolf. It was like Knight Rider and Airwolf were on in like the same hour, and basically I would be able to watch Airwolf, but if I watched Knight Rider, or if it was like Hawaiian 5-0, the one after that or something, if I watched it too much, the TV would be warm, so my dad would come home and put his hand on the TV and be like, "You watch television."
He's very sneaky.
Yes, so I had to watch Airwolf, and it was a good show. I don't know why you're laughing, okay? Shush. I am allowed to watch things that I like.
It's very true. It is very true. You
Thundercats! Also good.
Thundercats is awesome. Yes.
Yes. Wait.
Kit can beat that
Tanner
chopper.
Waterbury? Did you say awesome show about Airwolf?
I think he did. Or
I
she
like you
did.
already.
Yes. It was a fun show.
I like you already.
See,
Oh,
he said yes.
Yay!
Yes. They love it.
It's great. Shut up. Kit cannot beat the chopper, okay? I don't think so.
I would have to disagree. I would think that Kit.
I don't know, because the new Kit, which is voiced by Val Kilmer, could definitely not beat Airwolf's ass. I'm sorry. Well. Guys, I'm sure we are having so much fun today, but that is it for this episode of Geekology. Now, if you want to see us and on a regular basis, make sure you sign up to this channel at www.livevideo.com/Geekology. And we may come back. I'm Mile Yamamoto, and he's
Mark Fujita.
That was Geekology, and we're out. Bye!